First on BBC One.
It's Celebrity Masterchef.
20 celebrities who claim to be passionate about food, but can they cook?
I'm going to show that I'm good enough and prove that I can do it.
I couldn't be more committed and focused. Not possible.
There's only one objective, that's to win.
We're looking for an exceptional cooking star. Someone with that extra something special. Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
It's finals week on Celebrity Masterchef. Christine, Dick and Lisa have fought tooth and nail to be the last three standing. Now, with the final approaching, they're vying for pole position.
We have to make a decision of who's going to be our champion. But before that, we have got two huge challenges. And we want to see these guys really raise the bar. It's getting bigger, it's getting tougher. One of them has got to crack sooner or later. Could you pick one of these three as a winner right now? No way.
For this next challenge, the celebrities have each prepared a fine dining menu. But the details and location of where they will be cooking has been kept a strict secret.
I feel like I'm cramming for an exam, and I've never ever had to take in so much so quickly. And I have to try and be confident and just trust my instincts a bit more, I think.
I've worked really hard on this next challenge, and if I can do as well in the location as I have done at home, then I think it'll be pretty good. But, that's a lot of ifs.
We've come a very long way, and whatever challenge they give us just before John and Greg make their decision is not a good time to have a bad day. There's no doubts about it. Between now and the final decision, I just have to perform.
Lisa, Christine and Dick are about to face a test that would challenge even the most experienced professional. Cooking on the Orient Express.
For over 100 years, the Orient Express has been associated with luxury travel and fine dining. In under 24 hours, you are going to be preparing lunch for 20 guests. The people are paying a lot of money to be on this train, and you have to deliver high-quality food. We expect you to uphold the fine tradition of this world-famous train. It has to be elegant, it has to be sophisticated, it has to be delicious. Please don't let us down on this one.
The celebrities will prep their meals in a depot kitchen before carefully transporting their dishes by trolley to the train. Once on board, they'll finish, finesse and plate up their dishes in the train's tiny galley kitchen.
Okay, got nothing.
The Orient Express has a crack team of caterers who understand every pitfall. Our three celebrities have no idea of the logistical nightmare they are about to face.
It's bijou, it's small. I'm not exactly tiny, and when it comes to being in this kitchen, I'm going to fill it.
They are going to be in a moving carriage, rocking backwards and forwards, and they have to get 20 identical plates of elegant food out all at once.
Oh, and it's all going to be going like this. All going to be going like this. Oh, how wonderful.
This has to be a step up. It's going to be a huge amount of pressure. This is tough, really tough.
In just over 2 hours, the Orient Express will depart London's Victoria Station with 20 diners expecting an exquisite lunch. The pressure is on. such limited space on the train, they'll have to do most of their prep in a massive industrial kitchen. Under the scrupulous gaze of Matthew Smith, executive chef of the Orient Express.
Morning. Hi, good morning. You have 2 hours to do your prep. The train won't wait for you or your food, so I suggest you get on with it, and good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
Before they can begin cooking, they'll have to set up their station from scratch, finding all the ingredients and equipment they'll need.
I can see beef. We've got walk-in pantry. There's a walk-in pantry with all the veggies in it as well, isn't there? Real time pressure today. You can feel it. We've got no choice. We've got to get it done.
I'm not good at getting up early in the morning, and the idea of cooking for 20 people at 5 in the morning, and for heaven's sake, get real. Porridge is what I do at 5 and 6 in the morning, porridge.
A really big day for our celebrities today. The pressure is seriously on. For the first time in the competition, we are asking to do fine dining, elegance, sophistication in volume.
We never have an ordinary tablespoon in these ruddy kitchens.
Each one of our celebrities has their own course, their own food, and they have to be able to serve that up all at the same time, all looking exactly the same, whilst a train is moving through the English countryside.
They've got to get the tricky bit done here, while they're stable here at the depot.
Honestly, it's a route march to the fridge.
Guys, you've had half an hour already. You know you've got an hour and a half left, and then we're getting on that train. And I'm the fat controller.
Diggs created the starter, carpaccio of beef, horseradish tuiles with an oyster emulsion, a fennel and celeriac salad, and champagne caviar.
I'm a little bit worried about my champagne caviar. I'm making little sort of jelly balls and they could burst. I'm worried about the vibrations of the trolley, so I'm having to rethink what order I'm going to do things in.
The idea of the combination of carpaccio, oyster emulsion, tuiles with horseradish and champagne caviar, it's slightly weird. You're searing your beef?
Just for seconds.
That's not carpaccio.
The way I looked at it, I tried serving up the family the raw beef. They didn't like it.
Lisa's devised the main, cannons of lamb with a parsnip puree, carrots and a salsa verde.
2 hours is really cutting it fine. You know, 20 parsnips as opposed to 5. It's a big difference, isn't it?
Lisa's prep is manageable, but it's more about the plating up when she gets on the train. You already look stressed.
I'm not stressed.
No?
No.
OK, Lisa.
Not at the moment, Greg. I'm
Good,
just
good,
trying
good.
to be fast.
Show me your brave face. Go on, be brave. Good, good.
Right, leave that to settle a bit.
Just 45 minutes, guys, 45 minutes.
Who's got the almonds? I'm going to leave them out. OK, no almonds in the tuile. Oh, God. I've now wasted 3 minutes looking for almonds.
Christine's in charge of the pudding, a medley of chocolate and ginger tart, orange and almond tuiles, caramelised oranges with an orange coulis and a berry soup.
I'm getting a slight steak. That's fairly obvious. Because I've set myself a hell of a lot to do. I now need a teaspoon. It's a route march away. Can I borrow that? They haven't got a teaspoon. Can you believe it?
Christine's got about 6 component parts to her dessert.
That means she's got 15 minutes for every component part.
She is more under pressure than the other two put together.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, I now need another bowl. That's fine, don't worry.
We'll be
Gordon, it's
amazed
fine.
if she gets all that prep done here before she gets on the train. Christine,
Yes, sir.
why exactly have you given yourself a week's worth to do in 2 hours?
Because I'm an idiot and I never learn. Honestly, I think they'll be happy with this if I can get it together, but I know. Dear, I'd like a smaller bowl.
Just Just to let you know, you've got half an hour before the food's leaving.
I've got to make myself a birdie, I've got to sear my lamb, I've got to do my parsnips, and I've got to do my carrots and put everything on the trolley. It's going to be really tight. Come on, babies.
Oh dear, help me, mother.
Christine's still got the most to do at the moment. She's still got her caramelised oranges to do. She's still got her 12 biscuits to do. In about 10 minutes, I might start getting a little bit worried.
No, there we are, found one. Patience, Christine, wait. These are not ready. Give them a couple of minutes to harden.
Still under control.
Oh dear, these are not brilliant. We just need one each that's perfect. We'll see.
15 minutes to go, and they actually have to get that food on the train. These are not customers waiting at a table in a restaurant. It's a train. That train is going to leave whether our guys are on it or not.
Dick's last job is making his delicate champagne caviar balls by dripping reduced champagne into chilled vegetable oil.
Look at you. All scientific.
Somebody said beautiful and elegant, and I imagine it's got chemistry.
Guys, we've got less than 5 minutes
Right.
now.
Okay, pan. Meat.
With just minutes till boarding, Lisa must sear her lamb fillets, ready to be finished off on the train.
I've got to clean my stuff, do my carrots, which are nearly ready, and get everything on the trolley. So I'm just going to get everything that I needed to do on the trolley. They're in. Right.
Against the odds, Christine has got all her prep done, except her oranges.
I wanted to caramelise them over here. I haven't got time. I'll have to try and do it over there. The very least I can do is just shove sugar on them and do it with the blowtorch. Chef,
Yep.
is the blowtorch on the train?
Can't use blowtorch on the train.
But I've got a grill.
Yeah, you've got a grill, yeah. There's 1 minute left. Take those.
Come on, guys.
We now need to start leaving with the food.
Now these are my tweels. If they get any more broken, I'm completely snookered.
Right, you're in charge of driving, Lisa.
You're driving, we're pushing.
Okay. Hang on a minute.
Hold
Let's go now, come on.
Let's get it going. Lead ahead.
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Mind it. Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Oh, no! Oh. Would I be able to use the blowtorch on the station platform?
No.
Oh.
There's no going back.
God, look at that. The gazelles are up there.
With the food loaded, it's off to Victoria to pick up the passengers.
Right, that's everything. I'm just waiting for the rush.
Oh dear, I'm completely exhausted and we haven't even got to Victoria to get our punters yet.
If it all goes wrong, I'm going to throw myself out of the train window. I've got a backup plan.
The idea of lunch upon the Orient Express is a lot of people's lifelong dream. And the responsibility of the success of that day is now on the shoulders of our celebrity contestants.
It's great. Everybody's dressed up for a day out, so they're expecting good grub, aren't they?
Very
Take a seat, please. Make yourself comfortable.
We've left. We're on our way now. The clock's ticking.
Dick now has just 40 minutes to bring together a first-class starter.
I've got to get my salad sorted out, I've got to get my champagne caviar sorted out, and I've got to start pulling things together.
The main element of his dish is the beef carpaccio, which must be cut into perfect wafer-thin slices whilst the train hurtles through the countryside.
It's very interesting cutting with a sharp knife on a rocking train. Everything's that little bit slower.
Just to let you know, you've got 25 minutes.
That first 20 minutes disappeared quickly, didn't it? This is actually happening for me here. Well, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oyster emulsion, champagne caviar. It's a really weird combination of flavours.
It's unusual, it's different, it's Dick all over. I'm wondering what diners are going to make of it.
It's the ultimate surf and turf. They're going to get oyster mayonnaise. Very, very rich. Smells of the sea. They're in for a treat.
Lunch on the Orient Express runs to a strict timetable. If any course is late, the train could finish its journey before all the diners have been fed. Dick's starter must be ready in 4 minutes.
Way steady. Who's driving?
Dick, it's now 12:30. Just watch things like your corner there.
Looks quite chunky, that carpaccio.
Thank you very much. Do you want to take those two? Thank you.
That looks really good.
Got 2 more sitting here. What's going on? Thanks, Andrew. I'm not going to walk through there until I see if the plates are empty yet.
I'm really impressed with his presentation.
Whoa. Whoa, I'm not at all sure about oyster mayonnaise.
It's really overpowering. Technically, I think it's well done. I think the combination of flavours are wrong. Absolutely wrong.
I think the presentation's good, but it just lacks a bit of flavour.
The beef is slightly too thick. That oyster emulsion, it was very, very fishy. Not a good marriage with the rest of the dish.
Interesting, the combinations of the things. I did think long and hard about it. I was disappointing myself down the taste. Close but no cigar.
As the train reaches the Kent borders, Lisa starts on the main course.
I don't feel great at the moment. I get really bad travel sickness if I face the wrong way.
25 minutes.
It'll be fine.
She must reheat her parsnip puree and finish cooking the carrots, but the star of the show is the lamb.
My main concern is my meat. If I can get that right and then it's resting, then all I've got to do is keep a lid on all my nerves and just get through it.
Cannon of lamb, The loin of lamb, no fat on it whatsoever, so it has to be cooked absolutely perfectly, still moist, not dry. I just keep my fingers crossed that Lisa has got enough flavour in her dish to actually make it impressive.
Oh no, my lamb's not heating up.
You should be plating up within the next 8 minutes.
It's going to need at least another 5 minutes, at least 10 minutes maybe. Bloody hell. It's just a nightmare.
With just minutes until service, Lisa checks her lamb.
I think that's done.
Lisa?
Yes?
Are you ready for service?
Oh, yes. I just need to get the first plate out and know what it looks like.
Lisa must now pull out all the stops to get 20 immaculate plates out to the diners, piping hot.
Service, please.
Let's start getting this out a bit faster.
Okay, I really need some help. Service. I need another pipe. This is. Where are my piping bags?
Behind you.
I'm sorry. I can't do the piping bags on time.
Very much.
Guys, don't look at your watches. Service. Come on now. Okay, go.
I did it.
Thank you very much.
Interesting.
I really hope they like it.
Nice and hot. And I haven't gone for the seasoning, which is a good side.
That's right.
Gotta say, everything's cooked very well. The puree is lovely and smooth. The lamb is lovely and pink.
The lamb's cooked really well. Very well made parsnip puree. Very good salsa verde.
Parsnip is beautifully sweet.
The only criticism I'd have is the lamb a little bit pinker, but that comes down to personal preference. I thought it was a very, very good dish.
I think a jus would have been more in keeping with the dish rather than a salsa verde.
This dish lives up to the standards that we would expect on the Orient Express.
I'd really tried to do everything perfectly. I feel absolutely exhausted. It's like one of the hardest things I've done.
Christine is last in the galley. Her first task is to delicately turn out her chocolate and ginger tarts without breaking them.
Coming on the Orient Express, it's a big experience for people, so I'm glad I decided to do the little heart. You just have to be careful, because if you don't push them out very slowly, you lose the point. Oh, damn.
But Christine has a lot more on her plate.
They are not caramelising at all. Salamander's at full tilt.
Her pudding has 5 different elements, which each have to look and taste perfect.
Chocolate and ginger tart, caramelised oranges, Grand Marnier coulis, red berry soup and an orange twill biscuit. Far too ambitious.
I'm so worried about them all burning.
The final element of Christine's medley is a berry soup, laden with the bitter aperitif Campari.
Christine always promises us the earth, and today she is promising the diners on this place an absolute delight. But does she have enough time to make every single plate look beautiful?
No, they need longer. This is the tricky thing. Getting the orange, getting the orange sauce neatly. If the train's only got to do a runner at the wrong moment, which could completely mess up my... Oh! Brace yourself. I've cooked at sea in a force 10 gale, but not this sort of food. That's kind of bacon sandwiches for the people who weren't throwing up. Now, unfortunately, I burnt some of my oranges, so not everybody can have 2 oranges, I'm afraid. Oh, I've lost a raspberry. That's the train. Stay on there. Where's the steward? Service, okay? Those are ready. Very careful with... Oh! I would never have done this if I'd known I was going to be on a train. Where? Oh!
Ready, chef?
Thank you.
Oh, I say.
I'm just very glad that's it. It's over. Phew.
Where do you start?
Really, really lovely.
I think the chocolate here is absolutely lovely, and I love the oranges and the Grand Marnier. This soupy, fruity shot glass, I'm not convinced. Absolute typical Christine, this is. Set out to do one dessert, end up with 12.
I've got to say, I didn't believe she'd get it all done. For 20 people on a train, the amount of work she's put in is unbelievable.
Don't like the soup very much.
No, I think the soup spoils it in a way. It'd be better without it.
Yeah.
A bit confusing. Too many flavours on one plate.
As a whole, I don't think it worked that well as individual elements. It really was lovely.
Wish now I'd never even thought of putting the wretched soup on, because under the circumstances it would have been better. I'd have had more time if I hadn't done it, and it wasn't right. I know it wasn't right.
I think that for 3 amateur cooks to go into that kitchen this morning and produce these meals is nothing short of remarkable. And they've got pretty close to what we produce on a daily basis with professional chefs.
It's been a fantastic adventure. We've pulled them onto the Orient Express and asked them to cook lunch for 20 people on a moving train. I mean, who'd have believed it? They've done it, John.
We are hurtling towards the final.
One of these is going to lift the crown. They've got one more really big test, John, and then they are cooking their last ever food on MasterChef.
Tomorrow, one of these 3 will be crowned Celebrity MasterChef champion. But first, Christine, Lisa and Dick face a massive test that will require every ounce of culinary knowledge they've gleaned since their MasterChef journey began.
Welcome to L'Autre Pierre. The chef here, Marcus Eves, is one of the youngest chefs to ever hold a Michelin star.
You are not only cooking 3 courses under Marcus's tutorage, you are cooking for 5 of the best chefs in the country. I can tell you now it's a step way up from anything you've ever done before. You'll have a huge amount of work to do. I would suggest that you get stuck in. 1 o'clock lunch, off we go.
The celebrity's every move will be scrutinised by Marcus Eves. As one of Britain's rising culinary stars, his standards are intimidating.
Welcome to L'Autre Pierre. Today you're going to be cooking 3 of my signature dishes. Lisa, you'll be cooking today the tiramisu, which is obviously the dessert. Christine, you'll be cooking the pig's head.
I knew it.
Which is a warm salad of pig's head with lobster.
Oh, God.
And Dick, you'll be doing the assiette of kid goat, which is served with some potato and parmesan gnocchi. OK, so let's get cracking.
Show me that goat.
Marcus has given each of them a detailed method for their dish. To have any chance of reaching his Michelin star standards, they must carefully follow the recipe to the letter.
Our guys are good cooks, John, but they're celebrities. They are not professional chefs. This food is modern, it's complex, and it is as high-end as you are going to get.
Whisk for 30 seconds. Once mixed to smooth, back to pan.
They have to believe in themselves, they've got to be controlled, they've got to watch the time, and they've got to make sure that every single component part of their dish is absolutely fantastic.
I think our 4 hours of preparation and getting it is going to disappear very quickly.
This is their culinary Everest.
Christine is responsible for the complex starter, pig's head terrine with a poached lobster salad, apricot and vanilla puree, and a sweet and sour sauce.
Crikey, I've got to create that gorgeous terrine from him.
Exactly.
The first thing, cracking that in half, or do I make this spice up first?
Everything's in your method.
Everything's in my method. First of all, split the pig's head straight down the centre. Oh, don't go away. Oh. Don't be afraid of it. Go on, you devil. Why won't it break? Gordon Bennett!
Christine, I think the pressure is just about to hit her. There is so much to her dish, and she goes out first.
Now Christine might get a chance to realise you can put lots of different flavours on a plate and for it to work.
This has now got everything in it. This is really exciting. It's got the pig, it's got all the spices, it's got the bacon. I feel like jumping in with it, to be honest. Wow. Ah, that's hot.
Dick has his hands full with the main, an assiette of kid goat, with potato and parmesan gnocchi, topped with confit of garlic and an aubergine and basil puree.
I'm actually taking as much meat as I can off the world's skinniest kid. It's tiny!
We want minimal amount of meat on the carcass as possible. Just don't leave yourself short.
So I'm just going to whip the shoulder off.
Every part of the animal will be used, so Dick has to butcher the carcass into 5 different cuts, all to be cooked in different ways.
I'm braising the shoulder, I'm searing the French trimmed, I'm doing a bit of the loin off the saddle, I'm doing kidneys, I'm doing rump. There's enough to do.
His first task is cooking the shoulder. Braised in Mediterranean vegetables and herbs, it will require at least an hour and a half to achieve the right tenderness.
Just getting the colour in to begin with, and then it's going to be cooked slowly, because shoulder, you want it to be falling off the bone. It's going to be very, very tender.
Dick, he's jolly, he's got that smile on his face, but I think his heart is pounding like mad inside that chef's wife.
He knows what's at stake today. He knows that actually he's got to really perform and really deliver.
It's an unusual little boost. I think, if I'd seen it, I'd have thrown it back.
OK, chefs, you've had 1 hour. We've got 3 hours to go.
Lisa's in charge of the pudding, a deconstructed Italian classic, tiramisu. An almond sponge topped with layers of coffee and dark chocolate mousse, encased in a thin crust of chocolate. It's served with vanilla ice cream, espresso sorbet, and a Kahlua foam. Her first priority is the vanilla ice cream.
I need to get this on so that it's setting. And then I'm going to make my sorbet. I'm meant to have made it, I think. I've got to make it, like, now.
Okay, so I need a sieve.
Lisa's got a huge amount of work to do, and she has to make sure she gets enough done early on so all her creams are set, so everything can be brought together to make something absolutely magical.
That's it, calm down. It's gonna be fine. Lovely.
Timing today for her is absolutely paramount.
I'm going to make my sorbet. 30 grams of that and 1 espresso. Bring all the ingredients to the boil set aside and completely firm.
How's it taste? Nice and strong?
Oh my God, it's delicious.
Yeah? Okay.
With 90 minutes gone, Christine has her pig's head and lobster well underway.
Look at those, they just look amazing.
To accompany the lobster, she has to make a garnish out of pak choy.
1 centimetre dice.
Oh, it's too big.
Well, it's also not very uniform, is it? 1 centimetre.
Okay.
Is 1 centimetre, yeah. So shall we?
So should we start again?
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Not a problem, Chef. So sorry. To be perfectly honest, I should have realised because of where we are, but I didn't think it mattered too hugely.
There we go.
Is that okay?
As long as it's a little bit more that size, as
More
opposed
that
to that
size.
or that, yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Do I put the leaves as well?
Yeah. Go with it.
What, that into dice? My goodness, this is how you get your stars. I think I'm on my way to my first Michelin star. This is the moment when the temptation to eat is almost overwhelming.
Christine, have you checked your pig's head? Do you think it's ready?
No, not quite sure. Oh my goodness, completely tender. Right.
You think it's ready?
The pig is ready, right. Oh my goodness. This is my pig.
Christine must now carefully pick out all the meat from the bones. This will be layered and left to chill in a tureen.
There's not loads of meat there, so just make sure we don't throw any away.
Yep. What about this?
Oh, that's the snout. It's lovely.
Oh my goodness. Everything bar the squeak. And we're jolly nearly using the squeak because we're using right up to the end of its nose. Oh my goodness, do we use the ears? I expect we do.
Okay, chefs, 2 hours till service. 2 hours till service, yeah?
Half the cooking time is already gone, and Dick's still carefully butchering his kid.
Dick, you've got the big main course.
Yeah, I've got the smallest kid you've ever seen. I'm just so aware of getting as much meat as I can off this little beast. There you go. That's a complete loin.
Get out of it, Dick. Have you eaten kid before?
I've eaten it, but I've never prepared it. I've seemed to be cutting up bits of meat just to get the finest, nicest, juiciest looking pieces. As you'd expect, there's a lot of work goes into it.
What about the guests for lunch?
It's pretty serious today, isn't it? From my perspective, I actually want to make sure that the food goes out of here Marcus is happy to have in his restaurant.
Good luck.
Thanks, Craig.
I've got to put this lot through this very fine sieve. That's kind of 10 minutes hard labour. I'm not going to be beaten by a bit of apricot puree, for heaven's sake. Come on, girl.
Across the kitchen, timings are crucial for Lisa.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. It smells amazing.
The only element of the pudding that doesn't require freezing is the almond sponge.
Excellent, that's perfect. Keep going, lovely.
Lisa must now bake her sponge until it's light and fluffy. But her biggest test is making the thin chocolate wafers that will elevate her pudding to Michelin star standards.
Pull the trigger.
It's a lovely layer, isn't it?
There you go. Over to you.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever done. Like that.
Right, that's your Kahlua?
Yes.
Excellent.
The 3 finalists now have just over an hour before 5 of Britain's most respected chefs sit down to eat.
That's it, nice and fine there.
Yeah, is the balance about right?
Every biteful needs to be the same.
Every biteful, so no stalks at all. I can't believe I'm doing this. The standard is extraordinarily high, and this is what takes the time, and this is, of course, what marks out a Michelin star chef.
Just remember, Lisa, this has to be absolutely perfect, yeah? Nice and smooth, absolutely spot on, yeah? Lisa she still needs to get her tiramisu set. She's got to spray her tiramisu with chocolate and finish off the Kahlua foam. She's still got, 2, 3 big jobs to do there.
Come on, Lisa.
Sorry.
Dick's forging ahead with his aubergine and basil puree.
Okay, Dick, I haven't seen anything happening with the gnocchi now. Do you know?
Yeah, the potatoes are on the other one. They should be nearly ready now.
Okay, have you checked those? Come on, we really need to go now, yeah? Nice and soft?
Yeah, they are.
Excellent, let's go. Come on, quickly, please. With Dick, he's left it very, very late to make his gnocchi. His potatoes were ready, but he actually left them in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes too long.
I haven't made gnocchi like this before, but I've never made Michelin star gnocchi, so let's hope I get it right.
Hopefully, his gnocchi will be ready in time, but he really does need to pull it out of the bag now.
This is definitely going to be tight because we've got to poach them, then I've got to let them cool before I do the next stage.
Lisa's tiramisu moulds have been in the freezer for 20 minutes.
This is just unbelievable. I've never done anything like this in my life. And it's just not coming out.
We still need to get these sprayed, yeah? Our ice cream needs to set, our sorbets needs to finish off.
All right.
We need the Kahlua foam ready.
Yeah. The Kahlua foam, I've done it.
There we go. Let's not get sidetracked. So let's keep going, yeah?
Yes, chef.
But there's a problem. Her mousse hasn't completely set.
Turn that off. Just remember, we want to make sure it's absolutely spot on.
So I need to get these in the ice, in the chiller again.
The tiramisu started melting. She should have just left it just 5-10 more minutes longer in the chiller and she'd have been home and dry. Now she's set herself back 15-20 minutes.
Outside, giants of the culinary world are arriving. These 5 chefs are the elite, world-renowned and critically acclaimed. Between them, they've held 8 Michelin stars.
This isn't just tough for our contestants, this is tough for Marcus as well. This is his reputation. He realises the table he's got on here for lunch today, John. He wants to impress. It's his food. He's got to translate that passion to our contestants. One look at Marcus's face will tell you how serious this is.
Right, Christine, we now have 10 minutes to go. 1 o'clock, food's going out the door.
After 4 hours hard work, Christine is about to find out if her pig's head terrine has held together.
Oh dear, doesn't look very nice. Oh Lord, I've got an ear on the top. That shouldn't be. Never mind, that's going on the bottom.
Okay, I know you're on time, but there's no room now for mistakes, yeah? Just double check everything, make sure you're organised and ready to go. Nice, even slices there, Christine, yeah?
That one's misbehaving a bit, but I I don't think I'd get a star with those slices.
Well, let's hope we have a good lunch.
Yeah, it's a good lunch.
Christine, you're now down to 7 minutes. You need to start organising the pig's head soon. Christine, pig's head needs to be caramelised.
Oh, God. Caramelised? Oh, dear. You've all known that. How do I do that?
Get the pan on the stove, come on. Are we going to make this happen? We've got 6 minutes. Let's go. Come on. Concentrate on the next one. Careful, careful, careful. Nice and gently. There you go.
God, it's burnt.
1 o'clock, well, it's 1:05.
First person's late 5 minutes.
Oh, I could have been doing this quietly and... Oh, God, it's all going pear-shaped.
Unfortunately, a couple of teething problems in the kitchen. The chef does apologise. We have another 5 minutes.
No problem. Thank you.
They're hideous.
You've come this far, let's not blow it now.
No, it looks hideous.
That's it, nice dainty dots around. A few minutes late now, we really need to move,
Yes,
yeah?
I know we are.
Okay, we're sending now?
No. No. We can send 2. Oh, golly. Oh dear, sorry about the crisis.
Well done.
I didn't know about the caramelising.
Well done.
Massively disappointed. I thought I was under control and I got it all organised and I don't know whether I didn't read about the caramelisation or... Anyway, not good. See you later.
Christine has made a warm pig's head terrine, served with an apricot and vanilla puree and a salad of lobster and pat choy.
Well, I've got a piece of ear here. It's quite delicious.
My terrine of pig's head here is rather on the charcoaly side, but it's very tasty and the purees are not bad at all either. I think she's got them done well there.
There's some chef de parties couldn't do this, put a terrine together.
The pork itself is well cooked. I just think a little bit more seasoning through that would have helped.
I got a bit of bone in mine. Bone is not on. But overall, I thought that was a really nice starter. Nearly there. Great effort, because it's not an easy dish. Christine, well done. I think you did a great job there. A very tough dish, a hard dish to get right. A few issues. The terrine was not cut neatly. And my biggest gripe was that I found 2 pieces of bone in my terrine.
You had a bone to pick, didn't you?
It would be you, wouldn't it?
Christine, to be faced with a whole pig's head today, of all the things to be faced with, it must have been a very daunting task. And overall, I think you did fantastically well.
Thank you. Oh, golly.
Oh dear. Not many people have their food eaten by 5 Michelin star chefs. Wow, I have. And they liked it. Well, that is an amazing thing to hold. Really is.
Right, Dick, 15 minutes to go, yeah?
Yeah.
So you need to go over everything.
Dick now has to bring his main course together. Both the gnocchi and 4 cuts of the kid all have to be cooked at the last minute.
Final stage, Dick, yeah? Make sure we taste everything. Make sure you're happy with everything we're serving, yeah?
It's going to be tight, because the last couple of minutes is always manic.
Have a little look, check your meat, see what you think.
Hot. Whoa, you're not going to go anywhere without fingers.
Make sure everything's hot. Let's go. Come on.
The first cut of kid onto the plate is the braised shoulder.
Okay, come on now. We've got 2 minutes to serve now, yeah? Hey?
Yeah, it's going to be a minute late.
Let's go, Dick, yeah. Need to up the pace. Are you happy with the meat there, Dick?
I am, I believe.
Excellent. A little bit over the meat and then in and out between the purees there. That's it, lovely. Your final step away. Come on, Dick, let's go. You happy?
For those two, yes, chef. Service.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Service. There you go. Thank you.
Come on, that last plate up, let's go. There you go, get it on the tray. Excellent.
Service. Thank you very much.
Well done. Very nice.
It's a cracking recipe, but it takes forever to get on the plate.
Dick has made an assiette of kid goat, served with potato and parmesan gnocchi, an aubergine and basil puree, and confit garlic.
I think they lacked a little bit of finesse on chopping this loin up, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Confit, the braised meat's very nice, beautiful, nice and flavoursome. But this loin, the cooking, we've got a great steak knife here. You really have to get in there to get that loin moving.
The thing is, though, this tastes fantastic. I agree that some of the meat's not cooked correctly, but the parmesan gnocchi tastes wonderful, the braising's delicious, the sauce is lovely and light.
Whoever cooked this definitely has got a good palate. The sauce, for me, is delicious. I mean, I'd love a piece of bread to mop it up.
Dick, many congratulations. In your wildest dream, did you ever think that you would be cooking kid today? I mean...
No. That was a surprise, that's fair.
First and foremost, the dish was absolutely fantastic. The gnocchi were very, very good. They were lovely and crispy, and I think the flavour today was absolutely fantastic. The sauce that you gave us today was by far worthy of 3 Michelin stars. But the butchery and the cooking of the loin were not quite up to scratch. But overall, many, many congratulations.
For me, great food, Dick, is about flavour. That's the holy grail for most chefs, and you hit it on every nail on that dish, so well done.
It was an awesome morning to have a table of experts like that saying, we loved the flavours, it all came together, and somebody said, hold on, I'm just thinking back, somebody said something about being good enough for 3 Michelin stars.
Right, Lisa, it's all about detail from here on in.
Lisa's got 6 frozen elements to assemble and plate up at the very last minute.
Got 8 minutes to go. Check, double check.
In the kitchen heat, she needs to work quickly and precisely, or all her hard work could come to a sticky end.
5 minutes to go. Try and use the palette knife. Your fingers are hot, remember?
Yes. Yes, chef.
Go for it. Just remember, they have to look perfect, yeah?
Yes, chef. Oh.
Okay, 2 minutes. That's it, lovely. We're gonna have to be quick now. Yes. Come on.
Yes. Oh.
Go. Come on.
Oh no.
Come on, let's go.
It's gone funny. This one's not great.
Don't forget cocoa powder. Cocoa powder.
Yes, chef. Yes, okay.
That's it. Come on, let's go. A bit more. Excellent. Go.
I really hope they like it, and I really hope that I did a good job.
Lisa has made tiramisu, Layers of coffee and dark chocolate mousse on a sponge base, served with vanilla ice cream, espresso sorbet, and a Kahlua foam.
The bottom layer is supposed to be a sponge, really light, which this isn't. This is very dense and heavy.
Yeah.
But the coffee mousse and the coffee sorbet, I think, are great.
The flavour coming from there is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And the chocolate outside, I think the presentation's great as well. Very delicate.
Some great flavours in there. Mousse on top, great. Construction, great. It's just that sponge.
Hiya. Hello.
The first thing we all picked up was the coffee, ice cream, stroke sorbet and the mascarpone. One of the difficult things to get right with coffee and a dessert is it's either too bitter or it's too powerful. For us, that was absolutely on the money. Amazing. Amazing flavour.
And the chocolate work was very well done, which is very difficult even for a professional.
But then it got to the sponge. The flavour was there, but it was just the density of the cake. But technically, the presentation of the whole dish, special. Very, very good.
Thanks very much. Thank you. They said my flavours were lovely and the coffee was just difficult to get right, and I'd got it right. Yes!
Michelin star chef down here, 5 famous chefs upstairs. Our guys really worked very, very hard indeed.
They have come so far as cooks. Dick started this competition rustic and his food was a little bit ugly. He's refined it, it looks great. And now we're starting to see the flavour creeping back in. He is becoming a stylised, really earthy, gutsy, classic cook.
Lisa, I think, has always had skill. She got that dish out. That was a complicated dish. There was a lot to do.
You can see her grow. She has just got better and better and better. Christine started our competition trying to impress by throwing huge amounts of flavours in a plate, and now her food has become sophisticated and it's become elegant.
Now she's got direction with her food.
All the tasks are done, and now there's one more test, the final cook-off.
Any one of those three could take this title. This competition is up for the taking.
Over the past 5 weeks, Christine...
Well, it's complete and utter mayhem.
Dick...
This is definitely going to be tight.
And Lisa...
I'm having a nightmare.
...have given their all.
Please, guys, hurry up, please, please.
And tomorrow night, they face their final test.
It's quite hot work, isn't it?
It's going to be fine.
Very, very clever.
Everything just sits beautifully like a little pillow.
But only one will be crowned Celebrity Masterchef Champion.